What did the cast of Into the Woods say while playing Riichi Mahjong? You are pretty screwed here, sitting in South 4. No orphans and no Dora. It's hopeless for our score, but someone could still die. For third place we can strive, so we cannot give up. Maybe call a con. You can flip for Dora for a Haneman. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong, and yes, I was a theater kid. Look, let me just tell you right off the bat, I was listening to that song, trying to learn it for the song parody. There were tears in my eyes. Me crying, being like, oh, you can flip for Dora. It's a beautiful musical with a lot of great themes and a haunting melody. Okay, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hey, Yusong, it's my first video here on this channel. Is every video like this? No, not every video's like this. But when music moves you, you gotta let people know. Oh, I'm so sorry we can't all be, ironic and apathetic as the next viral sensation on Twitter. Okay, boomer phrase just came out of my mouth. Extremely boomer phrase just came out of my mouth. How am I doing today? Dude, can I tell you something? I am PO'd right now. I am mad. I am angry. I'm gonna Hulk out. Why? I just got a bill from my internet provider. Just pause the video for a second and guess how much this bill was for a month of service. This is in America, okay? Unpause the video. Well, I don't know how you would do all of that because I'm talking to you the whole time. $85. I'm so sorry. Hang on, am I at home right now in front of my computer reading my email, or did I just get mugged in a back alley by Spectrum? I'll say names, okay? I'll say names. I'm not scared. I'm a little scared, but I think it's okay to say names. It's too much. I was looking at like a competing internet service provider, and by the way, don't you love living in the 50 states? Oh, baby, that boot tastes great. Can I have some more, corporate America? Thank you so much. I was checking to see like another service provider. And by the way, my current one says that I have speeds up to 300 megabits per second. You know what that actually means? Is that on average, I have like 30 megabits per second, and sometimes I'll get a little bit more. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should have kept that 7 around. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just didn't want to be up the river without a paddle. I think I should have kept the 7 around now that I'm looking at it. Oh my goodness. Or maybe I'm the greatest Mahjong player alive. I think it's the second one. Oh baby, now we can pawn the east wind, and then Bob's your uncle. We can do anything. My uncle Bob, he's very powerful. Is that what that phrase means? Like, Bob's your uncle implies that Bob can make things happen, right? Okay, I don't know what that phrase means. Can someone explain to me what Bob's your uncle means? Like my uncle Bob built this country. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, I call Riichi here every time. It's disgusting. Oh, and Bob's my uncle. You don't want to cross with me, okay? Me and my family, you don't know what Bob's capable of. He's had people killed. No, that's false. I get speeds of on average, like, I don't know, 100 megabits if I'm being generous, okay? And that's enough to do what I need to do. But I was looking at some of the competing ISPs, and thank God, by the way, I live in one of the few areas in America where there's more than one option. I'm going off today. The whole system's on trial. And I could upgrade my speed to up to like 600 or 800 megabits per second. I could do that and still pay like $20 less per month than I am now. I could upgrade to 1 gigabit per second and still be paying less than what I'm paying right now. Folks, this pricing is not on a spectrum. This pricing is racketeering. It's extortion. We need the Antitrust Act of the 20th century back in this MF. Do you know what I mean? And then you know, I'm so scared. I mean, here's my plan. Because one, I have social anxiety from time to time. I can turn on the charm. You suck. I've been a subscriber for the last 2 years. Can you notify us when you turn on the charm? Oh yeah, I'll tell you when I do it for the first time. I can turn on the charm when needed, but here's the thing. On a phone call, I'm anxious 100% of the time, okay? There's nothing calming about a phone call, by the way, as we have the most responsible Riichi of all time, and it's just not gonna come to fruition. All of these gamers are playing safe right now. They don't have... Oh! Okay. You know that they had probably 1 or 2 green dragons that they're pushing with. I can understand that. I can understand. This is just a 2-on hand, but oh, does it feel good. Oh, does it feel good to start off East 1 with a dub. You know what I mean? I don't want to get on a 30-minute phone call. And here's what I'm already dreading. I'm already getting anxious about it. Hang on. We got 1 Doro, 1 Red 5, but the rest of our hand is Garbaggio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 out of 13 orphans. I could have gone for 13 orphans. I don't think that's advisable. Again, Yakumans are rare for a reason. Oh, this is terrible, dude. I don't know how this hand comes together. But then again, we didn't really know how last hand came together, and it just worked out. So we're pogging right now. And arguably, that last hand shouldn't have worked, right? Like, we should have thrown the Eastwind. Or we should have maybe thrown the 2 of characters. I'm not sure, but I don't know if that last hand was entirely, like, quote-unquote correct. You know what I mean? But hey, if it's stupid and it works, maybe it's not stupid. I mean, in a game with chance like Riichi Mahjong, maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it still is a little stupid. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway. I don't want to get onto a phone call. This is what I'm dreading. I'm not dreading the phone call aspect, as Right Lord struggles with some McDonald's Wi-Fi. That's okay. We've all been there. Maybe you don't want to pay $85 per month. I totally get that. Totally get that. I don't want to get on a phone call where they're trying to sell me the whole time. You know what I mean? That seems uncomfortable. You know? Just, I don't like the feeling of being sold to. Of being like, you ever, like, I remember one time my significant other and I, we went to a piano store, a used piano store. And the salesperson there was like giving us the hard sell. They were just like talking our ear off, incessantly just like going for it, you know? I'm gonna fold here. This hand is god awful. I'm 100% gonna fold here. We don't have too many tiles that are safe, but the Eastwind, if they need to come out, I mean, if they need to come out, they need to come out. That's fine. I'm gonna throw the 1 of circles before. Okay, guaranteed safety right there. I don't hate that at all. Oh, Yusong, you could have had a half outside. No. Absolutely not. Our hand is so far away. We would have to, so many different things would have to go correctly for us to get there. Also, I'm looking at this, and if we draw into 7 of bamboo followed by 7 of circles, I think I chase Lamal, LMFAO even. I could have, dude, I need to be more careful. I think I maybe should have cheated the 7 of bamboo. It's not like I'm going to discard the 8-9 anyway, and I want a chance to get into Tenpai. What do I discard then? I think I just drew the 4. No, I just drew the 5. I think I probably would have thrown the 4. I got to be a little bit more careful in situations like this. Okay, 9 of circles was just thrown. Oh man, I want to stay in Tenpai so bad. I'm so greedy. I want to stay as the dealer seat so bad. But I think that's wrong, right? That's got to be wrong. Okay, 4 of bamboo passes. Left, we know that because of that, Left Lord's not waiting with the 2-3. So I'm not gonna get on a phone call with them. What I think I'm gonna do is first things first, I'm the realist. Second things second, well, the 1 of bamboo should be safe, right? Left Lord we know is not waiting with the 2-3. A Crosslord who's chasing with the Riichi, they've already thrown the 1 of bamboo. It's a match made in heaven, folks. We're absolutely gaming. Right Lord with the Riichi on the door. What is happening, folks? What is happening right now? Someone's gonna die and it's not me, hopefully. This is horrifying, folks. I don't know how to tell you this. I gotta play a little bit more carefully. Someone's waiting on 6-9. Left Lord, you're the first at bat. You're gonna take it. Pure Riichi, Pinfu, closed, pure straight. A very potent hand. You don't see that every day. Plus, they just got 3 Riichi sticks that were on the table, so that's an extra 3K to what they rightfully earned. I'm just gonna set things up with the new internet service provider, and then I'm gonna take my flippin' modem to the store of my old internet provider, and then I'm gonna pretty woman him. You work on commission, don't you? Well, I'm returning your router. What do you think about that? No, Pretty Woman was not about internet service providers. No, this sick and twisted power fantasy isn't gonna come true. I'm gonna be like, hi, I'd like to please cancel my plan. Thank you very much. Oh no, thanks. I don't want to stay here. I actually got things set up. Yeah, I got things set up with the new one already. So thanks so much. How's your day going? I'm not gonna be one of those customers that's like, you know, hey, the company that you're working for, it's a sham. No, I'm not gonna do that. Do I think that? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think that the company that they're working for is evil? Like in terms of like morality? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. How are you know, like, whatever. We can debate this until the end of time. But you don't say that because the person working there just needs to have a job. Absolutely. It would be way too rude. What am I, a Reddit commenter? You know what I mean? Well, actually, the logic of it. Okay, yeah, okay. We can see how far that gets us, but I don't think it's gonna get us invited to many parties. That's why I turn on the charm. All right, 1, 2, 3 Sunshucks is like a possibility here. Half outside hand is like maybe a possibility. We got a lot of 1, 2, 3s and a lot of 7, 8, 9s, but I don't think that's what we're gonna go for here, right? Okay, this is weird. This is very, very weird. 1, 2, 3 Sunshucks, a real possibility. 1, 2 of circles already gone. What's the Dora? 9 of bamboo. Okay, it's hard to use. 9 of bamboo is hard to use. I could chi here. What do you think about that one? I could chi here. Oh, for like a sneaky little dub? No one's discarded too many scary tiles. I mean, I think a Crossroads got something scary going on, no doubt. Oh, wait, this isn't even that good. I mean, I don't think this would have changed anything, but 2, 3 of bamboo's already out. That's a little worrying. That's a little worrying. We've only got 2, 3 of bamboo's left in the entire game. Hopefully one of those can come home from the war. Absolutely, I pawn here. Now, I'll just tell you something. If someone calls Riichi right now, we're in a world of hurt. We're in a world of max pain. Like we're playing Riichi Mahjong. That's just an analogy that works with the situation that we're in. This is an unbelievably painful scenario if someone calls a Riichi. Now, am I happy if someone deals with 3 of bamboo? Absolutely. We can just, you know, we can just stop every other person from having a ginormous hand, and instead just, you know, we're just doing our own thing. Do I ever want to go for the full outside hand Sunshucks here? Full outside hand Sunshucks would be 3 Han open. It's okay, but I don't think that I can really take 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards by discarding our pair of the 4 of characters, right? It's just a little too lofty for me. Had I maybe started with a pair of something else in our hand, like a Northwind or something, maybe that's a lot better for us. It's a lot easier for us to do some kind of half outside, full outside hand. A Crossroads gonna reach you. This isn't terrible news bears for us. It's bad because they could win at any moment, but it's good in the sense that if someone's playing safe, they might discard the 3 of bamboo, and that's when we slurp them up. That's when we third party him, to use some Fortnite parlance. Yeah, I'm cool. Skibidi toilet, okay? I'm cool. I know what the kids like. Okay, that might be the kiss of death, though. This might be the kiss of death. Yeah, I think we're gonna try our best to fold here. One of characters is also safe, by the way. Rylord's gonna chase the Riichi. A gazillion amount of Riichi. Oh, I think this is safe, right? Okay, we aren't. Oh, I mean, we are in Tempai. Rylord's gonna take it and stay as the dealer. Oh no. Okay, I like it. At least they chased with something responsible. Holy guacamole. Ah! Ah! The game's over. We're 15 minutes in. Am I in second? I'm in third. Oh my. Mahjong is so painful when you don't get to play. All right, this is huge pain. What do? Do we queue up again in the Jade Room and risk a 1-hour video, or do we just play a friendly match? You gotta let it ride, dude. We gotta let it ride. Look, I know some people like I think most people like the longer videos, right? Can you let me know in the comments, genuinely, because I'm not sure if people like the more bite-sized videos or the longer videos. I know that I personally, I'm just looking for something to play in the background. I mean, it's hard to focus when your background noise is this charismatic, when they can turn on the charm. What am I doing? This hand is okay. It's weird, but okay. I would like another white dragon if they still got some at the market. But I don't know. People might like the shorter videos too. I'm not sure. Maybe we could get a mix of them in the future. I'm not sure. The night's still young. 5, 6, I'm gonna do this. I don't love the idea of an extra 8, 9 shape. I don't want to throw away the 2 of circles. I know it looks a little redundant right now, but just imagine in your mind's eye for a second that we draw into the 3 of circles and how pog rich that experience would be. Why? Because then we're 1 tile away from a 1 of circles, and then we have a pure straight here in the circle suit. Pure straight would also allow us to kind of maybe sort of use the white dragon a little bit easier. We could have an open hand and still be on a single tile wait for the white dragon. It's getting a little bit more awkward here. I just discarded a 5 of bamboo. Don't know if that's the right move. Don't know if keeping this white dragon is a responsible or irresponsible play. I would like to draw another one though. Anyway, what was I saying? I was being real angry about stuff. All right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. I throw the white dragon here, right? It's either I throw the white dragon or I throw the 2 of bamboo. Oh, it's so greedy. Oh, it's so greedy. Oh, it's so greedy. But if we draw another white dragon, like the universe can change if we do so. Anything else going on in my life besides the internet stuff and getting ripped off? What's the worst I've ever gotten ripped off? I don't think I've ever gotten... No, I have gotten ripped off. You know how I got ripped off? And you already know this. I bought into some meme stocks. It's so embarrassing. Oh, Yusong, you're not special. You're not smarter than anyone else. You saw that a lot of people had upvoted something on Reddit, and you're like, I can get in on this. You can't, dude. It's over. So that's honestly one of the most expensive lessons that I've ever received. It's straight up a diploma from the University of Hard Knocks, if you know what I mean. That's where I've gotten the most ripped off. The greatest deal I've ever gotten? I don't know. I honestly, I bought an acoustic piano. Right Lord just conned into Riichi. This is the worst day of my life. I can't discard this white dragon. Oh my god, I'm sitting as the dealer. Oh no, they're gonna sumo and it's gonna be $1 million, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. Hopefully someone else deals in, or God, I hope this is true. We can just sail into the sunset, right? A little AWOL nation sail. A little AWOL nation sailing into the sunset. Could throw the 2 of bamboo as well. Oh no. Oh no. Why am I sitting as the dealer? Why do good people have to suffer harsh consequences? Riichi Sumo, pure double sequence, red 5. This is just a manga. Honestly, a blessing. Honestly, a blessing. Oh my god, I was so scared. They hit no Oradora out of all that. There still exists some justice on this planet. Okay, this is a weird, kind of a sicko kind of looking hand right now. Do I pawn the east winds? Oh god, the rest of our hand is nonsense. The rest of our hand is garbage. The greatest deal, I bought an acoustic piano off of Craigslist, but that was, you know, that came with its own hassles for sure. You have to deal with the person that's selling. Maybe the person that's selling has a bit of an eclectic personality. You can't control that. There was, have I bought any Magic the Gathering on offer up? Dude, let's just go for the half flush. What is this hand gonna do other than the half flush, right? This hand does not rev my engine at all unless we can go for a half flush. Dora is the 2 of characters. We can't accept the 2 of characters at all. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs, Dora tiles, to make an omelet. Half flush. I see good deals all the time on OfferUp. Like someone was selling a Planeswalker like challenger deck for like 12 bucks on OfferUp, but they were just too far away. I couldn't justify driving an hour and a half to pick up Allied Fires. Plus I already got a playset of Narset. Okay, now that everyone's clicked off of the video, what else have I seen? Dude, I'm trying, you know what I'm actually trying to get right now? I don't have a lot of space for lounging. I have a couch, but that's like the only place that I can unwind. And I don't even do a lot of unwinding there. I want a beanbag chair. I want a beanbag chair. And you're like, Yusong, beanbag chairs are for children. Oh, I didn't realize the adult police were here. Adult police is just regular police. I didn't realize the maturity police were here. I think a little beanbag chair might do wonders for my psyche. Am I cheeing here? It's the worst day of my life if I start to chee. Okay, I mean, what are we doing here, huh? Will they, won't they? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is awful, folks. I don't know how to tell you this. This is awful. Hopefully we draw into something else that's nice. Hopefully we can avoid drawing into any two of characters. If it comes down to it though, like say someone Riichi calls and we draw into a two of characters, it's not the end of the world. It's not bad, but it's not good, but it's not the end of the world. We still have prevalent wins, so we can win with anything. We can win with anything. We gotta be a little bit careful. Left Lord discarding very similarly to us. Seems like they're going for bamboo. A Crosslord hilariously not going for bamboo, making our lives a lot more difficult. But Left Lord was also willing to cut the 6 of bamboo. What is Left Lord cooking right now? Left Lord actually is the scariest, has the scariest hand right now. I don't know what they're going for, but they've discarded just straight up gas for the last like 3, these turns in particular. Maybe some kind of half outside, but that doesn't make sense with their earlier discards. So we have to be a little bit careful. A Crosslord out of nowhere with an office chair, you know what? I'll accept that. Pinfu, Dora. That's just, I love that. You're sitting in the darkness? Hang on, I don't love that. Why didn't you call it Riichi? It's a pretty good hand. I don't know. If it were me, I would have slammed the like and subscribe button. The allure of the orange pixels is simply too irresistible for a feeble mind such as mine. I want a beanbag chair. I think it'd be nice to have another little place to lounge in. So I've been going on the secondhand marketplaces trying to find a beanbag chair. I found this one that was very hilarious. Apparently the Pottery Barn did a collaboration with Harry Potter, and you can get a Hedwig, which is an owl, beanbag chair. Let me tell you something. This is the goofiest looking owl I've ever seen in my entire life. This thing is a disaster. And can I tell you something? I want one more than anything. It looks so unbelievably goofy. And it's like, you cannot, it will stand out in whatever room it's placed in. Like, you will not be able to talk about anything else in that room besides the beanbag chair if you get that beanbag chair. And yet it calls to me. The rest of my style, very minimalist. Dare I say very classy. It's not classy at all, but very minimalist. You know, very, very modern, I think. I don't know. These are just some words that I'm throwing around. But a very goofy looking Hedwig with like googly eyes and very like impossible to clean, you know, cover. Yes. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I would like one of those. So that's what I'm on the, that's what I'm in the marketplace for. Have I sold things on these platforms? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, my biggest sale, AWOL Nation, was a monitor, a dual monitor stand that I no longer had any use for. I'm gonna be honest with you. I bought one of these like monitor arms that hooks onto your desk that has like 2 arms so it can hold 2 monitors, right? Why? I got a whole setup right now. I'm a double monitor Andy. I have to be. I gotta look at Mahjong Soul full screen. Why? It's a part of the experience on one monitor. And on the other monitor, I gotta experience that. I want 2 pairs. I want 2 pairs in my hand. I don't know if this is right. I was thinking about throwing the 5 of circles as well. 5 of circles is not that bad, right? Because the 4-5 shape is strong enough by itself, and then the 1-3-3 shape is like weaker than the 4-5. You know, the 1-3-3 shape can only accept 2 tiles. Ooh. Do I wait 1 turn? I'm gonna wait 1 turn, but if it doesn't come, I think I slam the like and subscribe button regardless. Why? It's extremely fun. Right Lord has a scary looking hand. Their discards are looking scary. A Crosslord has already cheated, meaning that, you know, their folding tiles are a little bit restricted. Maybe we can go for something here. Everyone's thinking at the table right now. This is a terrifying, okay. You want to pawn? You want to pawn the Northwind? You want to pawn the Northwind? Huh? You want to step up to the streets? You're going to have to contend with the fact that afterwards, you're going to have to discard something, and I'm in Tenpai. I hate it when other people do this, because it makes life difficult for me. Like, for example, if I'm sitting in the North seat and someone does this, it's going to put me between a rock and a hard place. Like, especially if my hand's like not quite there. Like if I can push for it, but my hand's like a few tiles away, it puts me between a rock and a hard place. So you know what? Calling Riichi with the door tile, I don't hate it. Maybe it's not efficient. Maybe it's not the quote unquote capital R right way to play this hand, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Right, Lord's gonna chase. We are in a world of pain, folks. Mahjong is a game of pain, and we are living in it. The rain in pain, the rain in Spain makes Mahjong very pain. It's a classic adage, a tale as old as time. Okay, hopefully we don't deal into Right Lord. Hopefully they deal into us. They're just gonna sumo, they're gonna con. Okay, if they had just conned the 7 of characters, I would have cried. I would have absolutely started crying. That's the only tile that we can possibly accept. Oh no! Okay, Love Lord with the Riichi. Hold on to your butts, everyone. I'm gonna need you to hold on to your butts. This is a extremely spicy turn of events. 7 of characters, 7 of characters. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. I said the sacred incantation and everything. You're just gonna do me like that? I mean, Left Lord is a disaster, right? They've died. This is Forhan. This is a Mangon. Uh-oh. So, okay. First place is very, very far away right now. First place is going to be hard to catch up to, okay? They're a little rabbit and we're a little turtle, except the rabbit in this case does not suffer from overconfidence. It's gonna be hard to get back there. 4 pairs for a verse, no album out. Look in my eyes and tell me. Look in my eyes, but number 2, don't fall in love. Number 3, tell me this isn't a 7-pair sand. Look at me right now and tell me this isn't a 7-pair sand. Why did I throw the West Wind if this isn't a 7-pair sand? Dude, all of our pairs and all of our single tiles kind of like talk to one another. You know what I mean? Like there's still a very real, silly possibility to go for a normal hand. Imagine if we draw into like 4 of bamboo. Imagine if we draw into like 7 of bamboo. How awkward that would make things for us. But if we draw into another pair, then 5 pairs. Oh. Okay, this is. Oh. Am I I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now. It's tough, but them's the breaks. Is this a Pinfu hand? This I don't know. Maybe it could end up like a Pinfu hand. I'm not sure. If we draw the Dora, that's tough. Drawing the Dora would be very, very tough because then it would incentivize me to go for some Riichi Pinfu Dora shenanigans. I wouldn't want to discard the 6 of bamboo if I drew into it. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Folks, you hate it. I hate it. We got to go normal mode here. We got to go normal mode here. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I'm not even hating that the position we're in. I'll tell you something right now. I would like to draw into a 4 of characters or a 5 of bamboo. Why? We got this nice little double-sided weight here instead of a double pair weight. The double-sided weight gives us 8 possible tiles to win from, whereas the double pair weight only gives us 4 possible tiles to win from. I'm liking our chances to sumo here, folks. Like someone who's prepared their entire lives to be a wrestler, I'm liking our chance to sumo right now. What was I talking about? I was talking about finding deals and stuff. I think it's just a hobby of mine. Oh, please. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, Left Lord was gonna chase my Riichi. Fair enough. Fair enough. They're in last place right now. They gotta come up with something, right? Unfortunately, they're just gonna deal into me. Fortunately for us, though, dealing into them right then and there would have been a disaster. They get to keep the dealer seat. Suddenly, Bob's their uncle. You don't want to cross Bob. He knows people. But I think it's just a hobby, you know? I will say this. I did kind of a rude thing earlier today. I went on eBay and I really want to buy a used Nintendo DS, okay? A used Nintendo DS Lite. And you're like, Yusong, weren't you just describing to us the fact that you have a DS Lite? Yes, absolutely I do. But my top screen of my DS Lite is a little like flickering. It's not in great tip-top shape. Not only that, I want a DS because I want to be able to tinker with my old DS. I want to do that thing, even though I'm not very handy, where I buy like a new shell for it, like a translucent blue shell or something, and then I like swap out all the inside parts, and it's like a new and cool machine or whatever. I want to do that. but I don't want to do it. I can't risk it on my only Nintendo DS Lite. That is a fool's errand. That would be a foolish endeavor indeed. So I want to buy like a new one. So I went on eBay. I sorted by auction, time ending soonest. There was someone who was selling one for like $45 or best offer. And I don't know what I expected here. This is my fault. This is 100% my fault. I don't know what I expected here, but I was like, what if I just offered $5? And now thinking about it, I'm like, okay, that's insulting. And if I were them, I'd cancel that order in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? I'm not honoring that. I'll take some negative reviews. I'm not gonna honor that. But I thought like, but in my mind, I was secretly hoping like, this is a real choosing beggars kind of a moment, folks. It's not a charismatic look for me, but in the back of my mind, I was secretly hoping like, if you as a seller like offer something for $45 or best offer, you're legally obligated. Like the eBay police is gonna come to your door and they're gonna force you to sell at the best offer, even if it's like 5% of your starting offer. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. Immediately after submitting the offer, you know, it got rejected. It got rejected. And I don't think that, you know, I don't think they were sitting at their computer refreshing the whole time, waiting to see if any offers came in. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was like 40 minutes until the end. By the way, this hand is going nowhere fast. This is like the world's easiest Riichi Pinfu hand. If only we could have drawn literally any single good tile in the last like 17 hands, in the 17 turns. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Can I tell you something else that's appropriate of nothing? I can't. Only the real fans are gonna. And I hate to use the word fans because we're all human beings here. I think fans can sometimes be used in a not so great light. So I need to tell you this story. Okay? I can't believe I haven't told you this story. I would like to call it the hot dog incident, okay? I like to call it the hot dog incident. A crossroads gonna Riichi. Our hand is nothing. Our hand is shambles. Our hand is nonsense. I should have thrown the 7 and the 8 of bamboo first. I think that's more of an economical fold, and it's easier for. Never mind. I'm a freaking genius. I should never doubt myself ever again. But what do I throw here? I'm still gonna throw the 7 and the 8 and the 9. We're not getting in Tenpai, folks. All we can do is try to avoid dealing into a crossword. There's still, I know this is our last chance as the dealer, right? Last chance at Richmond High or whatever, but we can still come back later. We can still come back later. Hot dog incident. Okay. I wanted to make a hot dog. All my hot dogs are frozen. Why? Because I bought them from Costco. I bought like a 20 pack from Costco. I couldn't eat them all in like 2 weeks. First things first, is way too much sodium. Second, it's just, that's just like, it's irresponsible. That's too much. Even if I had a hot dog for every meal, I don't think I, solo, could have taken all of them down. I could have taken them down if I had a hot dog for every meal. But nobody wants to wake up and eat a hot dog for breakfast. I mean, I don't mean to yuck your yum if that's your thing. You know what I mean? If that's you, you got to leave a comment down below, and then I can expand my very narrow worldview. I take the hot dog. This is the most disastrous cooking event of the century. Took the hot dog out of the frozen thing. I was like, I'm just gonna warm this up on the stovetop. The hot dogs are all frozen together into a brick of meat. Okay, this is just like a solid brick. Banging it against the kitchen counter. Finally, like some of them get a little bit loose, but it's not like perfect. You know, it's like I can't just like pull one out yet. So I'm struggling. I'm doing this over the sink. I finally pull one out, but I pull so hard that another hot dog flies out of the bag, dunks itself in the dirty kitchen sink water, because there's dirty dishes and just like water. There's things soaking in there, and it splashes hot dog dirty dishwater all over me. Okay, not my worst Tuesday night. I'll tell you that much. So that's how it starts, and then I clean all that up, and then I'm like, this is humiliating. You know what I mean? I know I don't know how to cook. I know I'm extremely deficient in this regard, but like, this is humiliating. This is humiliating. You know what I mean? Clean all that up. Start making the hot dog on the stovetop. I'm like, this is going fine. I put a little oil on there. Oh, we're cooking. Oh, it's sizzling. Eventually I take it out of the the thing. I put it into some bread. I'm toasting some bread on the pan as well. Take it out. Hang on. What is this hand gonna be? I mean, here's the thing. We still need a pair in this hand, and so I don't hate the idea of keeping all of this. We can even get into a pure straight kind of a scenario. Seven of characters is the nut draw for us right now. I think 7 of characters really opens the door for us in terms of what we can and can't accept. But I was like, okay, whatever. The hot dog is done. The bread's done. I go to bite the hot dog. It is I am biting into the melting ice caps, folks. It is so freaking cold still. It's so unbelievably cold still. It's like the heart of a serial killer. It's so cold. It's so cold. I'm like, all right, this sucks. This sucks because the bread's gonna get cold. The bread's gonna get cold and it's gonna get dry. And now I have to heat the hot dog up again. And I've seen, you know how sometimes people slice into their, hang on. Am I 1 tile away from Tenpai? I am. But I have to, oh, please. Now while I'm telling the hot dog story. Oh, green dragon, red 5. Oh, no. Okay. That's fine. It could be worse. It could be worse. We cannot let up, by the way. That last hand was terrible. I don't know if we should have just, you know, kept a lot of safer tiles in here. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, this is a hand. This is a hand, folks. This is absolutely a banging hand. We have 2 copies of the Dora. Can we go for all simples? I don't think that we can go for all simples. However, if we draw any of our honor tiles, if we draw into any of our honor tiles right now, this hand goes to the frickin' moon. Right Lord has already pawned their seat wind. A Cross Lord has pawned their prevalent wind. This might be the worst day of my life, folks. Because this hand has the potential to change the world. Like this hand, and change the world we can. And change the world we can. Like Barack Obama. Let me be clear. We can have red dragon, 3 Dora. Okay, that's my Barack Obama. I rated a 7 out of 10. Maybe it's got a lot of heart to it. It's got a lot of heart to it. I'm not gonna mince any words with you there. 6 of circles, get out of here. You're too risky for this hand. You're too risky. I already have a gazillion good shapes in my hand. I'm potting that up. Absolutely. Now what do we want to see? We want to see an 8 of circles. 8 of circles would brighten up my day. However, if we get into something like a situation where we pawn the 6 of characters, I would also do that. We just want to be able to get Tenpai. We just want to be able to get Tenpai. I'm going to be a little greedy here. Why throw the 1-3 instead of the 6-8? Well, the 6-8 can be improved with a 5 of bamboo draw. And what's black, red, and white all over? The red 5, okay? If you're playing in like black and white mode. Okay. Okay, this is okay as well. This is okay as well. We can even chi into a 5 or an 8 to get into Tenpai here. It's not bad, folks. It's not bad. It could be better. It could be better, but this is not bad. This is not bad. Oh, this is the perfect D-shot. Okay, folks, we're in here. So literally any tile right now could send us into Tenpai. Not any tile, but so many tiles could get us into Tenpai right now. And no matter what, we can end on a double-sided weight. This is the strength of it. Riichi Mahjong's painful when you cannot run. That hurts, but at least Left Lord is further and further down in the Shadow Realm. How many points do I need? I need a direct hit Mongon on a Cross Lord. This is not the hand that does that, though. This is a terrible starting hand. It's okay. 7 of circles would be delightful here. 4 of bamboo is not bad. At least it works with our hand, you know? At least it's working here. Can we get another red dragon? Red dragon would be absolutely delightful. I'm not gonna lie to you there. It's like a Arnold Palmer on a hot summer day. There's nothing more perfect than it. Right, Lord? I'm actually kind of glad to see them pawning up the white dragon. I know that's quitters talk, but like this hand is so bad, dude. This hand is so unmistakably bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. I could have kept the 1-3 for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's not even that helpful, dude. That's not even that helpful. I cut into the hot dog. I cut it open so that I can heat up the middle of the hot dog. Because again, I don't know if I've described it to you yet. It's ice cold in there. It's ice cold in there. Right Lord has a Yakuman. Right Lord has big 3 dragons. I'm telling you something right now. We might just have to close our eyes and pretend that Right Lord's in Tenpai. I believe that they can win. I believe that they can win. You know what would be awesome here is for a Cross Lord to deal into Right Lord and then it's like big 3 dragons or something, and then we get a little Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. We can still get into Tenpai is the messed up part about all of this. You can still get into Tenpai, which is the messed up part about all of this. For a bamboo, I'm pretending that other people have called Riichi right now. I'm genuinely okay. I'm gonna go a little Suji gaming. They can't be waiting with a 7-8 in their hand. But hang on, Yusong, don't get blinded right now. Don't get blinded. What is the ideal version of this hand? What is the best case scenario? This is the worst case scenario. I'm gonna cry right now. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now. Who up crying in the club? It's me. It's absolutely me. But it seems as if, like, our best case scenario is Riichi Pinfu Red 5, right? That's only 3 Han. Sumo Ipatsu, that's like 5 Han. Direct hit Mongon. I mean, now if we get into Tenpai, oh, there's the Dora. No one pawned it. Okay. I mean, oh, this is so gross. This is so gross. This is so gross. This is so gross. I don't know what to do here. Westman should be safe, but I want the chance. Oh, the green they didn't have big 3 dragons. What am I? I'm smoking that dank ganj right now. I've absolutely lost it. I'm so sorry. I have to huge fold here. I absolutely have to huge fold here. 2 of characters, also a safe tile. We're hashtag Suji Gaming. I need a crosslord to deal into Right Lord, and I need Right Lord not to fold, and I need Right Lord to have a huge hand. That's how we get into 2nd place. I'm just telling you how it is. And I need Left Lord to never get into Tenpai either. I need Left Lord to be stuck in the Shadow Realm for all eternity. I'm so sorry, but that's, call me an opportunist, but I'm giving you $5 as your best offer on eBay right now. Heat the middle of the hot dog. I'm heating it for like 3 years on the stovetop. Bite into it a few times later. It's cold as hell. I'm biting into the bread right now. Oh, by the way, I put mustard on it. So now it's like, it's over. It's an absolute gosh dang disaster. It's a mess. It's cold. It's mustardy. The bread is like a brick now. I eventually was able to eat a warm and yummy hot dog. And no, it was not because I went out and bought one at Shake Shack. I eventually got it to work, but it is difficult to heat a hot dog from frozen. At least I think you should defrost it in the microwave, or as my significant other explained to me, you should steam it a little with like a tiny bit of water on the stovetop. So this is the first game. This is the first game that we played today. We call Riichi. It's like a gazillion. Oh yeah, this is, you gotta, right? This is 2 Dora, pure double sequence. Hey, Zambies, thanks for the follow, even though I'm not streaming right now. Greatly appreciate it. This is an excellent sequence of events. You can either wait for the 3 of circles, or you could wait for the 5 of circles. Is the 2 safe? Ah, the 2's not really safe here. Is the 6 safe? 6 is not really that safe either. 2 is a little bit safer because it's like closer to a terminal, right? Like, it's only a 1-3 shape or a 3-4 that deals in. And this, I could have a 4-5. Could have a 7-8. Could have a 5-7. You know, technically three ways that this could deal in. Yeah, I like them going for this because I might still have to deal in. But this is a risky throw for sure. This is a risky throw for sure. I don't know if I would do this. This is 2 Dora, red 5, pure double sequence. This is 4 Han as the dealer. 4 Han as the dealer. It's like 11,600 points. Okay, yeah, I'd probably do it. Okay, who cast the first stone here? You call the first Riichi. You have a triple-sided wait, right? You're waiting on a 1 or a 4 or a 7 or a 9. No, you're waiting for a pair. Oh my God. You're on a triple-sided wait. Or you're on a three tile wait. Waiting for a 2 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo, or 8 of bamboo. Respectable gaming. Extremely responsible. Left Lord played without caution. And they get into this situation. They chase your Riichi with a double pair weight. Oh, and they only have 1 tile here and 2 tiles here. That's so unlucky. And you draw into it? Wait, what happens here? Oh, and then Right Lord had the first Riichi. I didn't even see that because the Riichi stick blended in so well. And they had a closed Riichi Pinfu pure straight. This is gross. This is a disgusting early Riichi. Usually early Riichis are terrible. And then this is a career ender. What happens here? You call the first Riichi. It's a late game Riichi, but you got it. You have 2 Dora. You're waiting on the Dora or the 5 of characters. That's actually terrible. I don't know if I would sit in Domitan here, but you gotta call Riichi. Otherwise, you can't win unless you sumo. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. But, I don't hate this, but I don't love this either. Let me know in the comments what you would have done here. Because no one's going to deal a 5. No one's going to deal a 5. No one's going to deal a 9. And if you're hoping just to sumo yourself, stay in Domitan. And if someone else calls a Riichi, maybe you fold. This is disgusting. Oh my god. Double-sided weight with 2 Dora as well. I mean, them's the breaks. The fact that this player, they hit 3 aura as well. That's a tilter. That's an absolute career ender. This is when I would be joining the Discord, link down below, and be like, yeah, we got to remove aura door from the game. Can we get a change.org petition going? All right, what happens here? Small hand at first. Small hand at first. Can you explain to me how that happened, by the way? Jeez Louise. You're in Tenpai. Yeah, I would push here. Nothing too risky. Yeah, we were even remarking about how good your hand seemed. You just discarded gas for the last 3 turns. But being in Tenpai doesn't necessarily mean your hand has value. Okay, that's noteworthy. That's noteworthy. What happened here? I called the first Riichi. What am I waiting on? 7 of characters. It's awful, folks. It's absolutely awful. Oh, 3 players called the Riichi, by the way. You chase doubles 7 pairs. 7 pairs, 2 Dora. I like it. I like it. Because at this point, like 2 other players have called Riichi. This is just a Jesus take the wheel kind of a moment. You're gaming. You called a Khan into a Riichi. It's a double-sided Riichi, Pinfu, Tanyao, red 5, Dora. Oh my god. It's disgusting. Of course I would do it too. And 5 of circles is safe for me? Yeah, I'd probably do it. That was a spicy meatball. That's for sure. I win a small hand because I can't win big hands anymore. You throw a 9 and you call a Riichi. This is a great hand for you. This is Riichi Pinfu. As the dealer, it's extremely responsible. You're throwing a terminal. I can't even have a pair of them. Them's the breaks. Absolutely them's the breaks. I deal in here. But that's not even that bad. How was I supposed to know that anyone's in Tenpai? South 3. This is a little bit of a medium career ender. But you have got to go for something. You throw the 9 of circles. What? I don't know what your hope. Maybe you're keeping this as a safe tile, but if you're just going for straight up tile efficiency, I know you probably deal in with this eventually, but if you're not folding here, well, why not throw this guy? A little bit confusing. A little bit confusing. And then last hand, did you have big 3 dragons? No, you didn't. What was I thinking? Your first discard was a green dragon. You're close to Tenpai, but no cigar. Vivian Westwind. I was scared about throwing the Westwind too. Just keeping it in my back pocket. And then you are just going for it. You have Riichi Pinfu. Double-sided weight on 3-6. You have to do something here. We're in South 4. I'm sorry, Dave, but I can't let you fold here. I genuinely can't let you fold. So what do you throw right now? You have to break up one of your shapes. You have too many good things going on. I don't even hate throwing away this 3. I don't hate throwing away this 3. Why? Because the 3-4 shape is beef strong enough by itself. You can accept 4 copies of the 2, 4 copies of the 5. Sure, a lot of them are gone, but you don't need this extra strength to finish up this shape. You could throw the 3-4 here, but why do that? If you have to go for it, I even like that play. I genuinely like that play. All right, folks. We did a lot of storytelling. We did a lot of Mahjong gaming today. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos Monday through Friday. Stream highlights Saturdays and Sundays. You can find me on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description along with our community Discord and the VODs channel. Hope to see you there. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Be careful with frozen hot dogs and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.